Here we will try to override the equals method and we'll check how we can override. So let me create the project. Equals methods behavior. So here let me create one class with employee and employee which will have properties as integer, emp id, and another properties like name, and third properties we can give is string address. Okay, let me create the constructor, override constructor with all the parameters, then setter and getters. Okay, and let me create another class where we will create our employee class objects. So class name, for example, I'm giving as manager. So here we will try to provide the object even equal to new of emp, and we'll try to give employee id as 1, name as ap, and address as str. Okay, and similar way we will create another object e2. And now what we will do, we will try to check e1 and e2 are both are same or not. We will check with double equals to, and similar way we will try to check with methods, equals methods also. Let me try to run. We are getting false. Why we are getting false? Now we need to understand why we are getting false. So let me print e1 and e2, what e1 is giving and what e2 is giving. Okay, and what I will do, I'll provide some space between that so we can easily understand. Let me run now. So now e1 and e2, they are returning some object address in the form of string, and logically if we are using any custom class then we need to override the equals methods. Okay, so we will try to override equals method once. So for overriding equals method, what we can do, first we can check if object obj double equals to null, return false. Similar obj instance of emp we can return false. This double equals to obj return true. Else if this dot get class is not equals to obj dot get class, return false. Else here what we will try, we'll try to convert our obj into env type and return. Here we will try to match all emp id double equals to emp dot get emp id. Similar we will try to check other things also. For example, this dot name dot equals to emp dot get name. Similar we have address also. So this dot address, it should be equals to emp dot get address. Right. Now we'll come to manager class and we'll try to print now we are getting different object, but if you see so if you see if we are checking via equals operator, we are getting false, but if we are using via equals method, we are getting true. So equals operator internally calling the two string method. So if you see e1 and e2, they are returning object address, and equals method they are using the content of the employee object. In our case, content is one ap ser, and that's why we are getting true. So is this enough to override these things? Override equals method, it is enough? We'll see by a hash set, because we know the hash set functionality. It will not take duplicate object, right? Set equal to new hash set. We give empty object. Now set dot add of e1, set dot add of e2. So what do you think, what will be the size of set? Set size, set dot size. Size is coming as 2, but in our case both are duplicate object, it should not take, right? Yes. So in this scenario only, now hash code method will come in the picture, because what is happening, hash set first it is calling equals method. If they are returning true, then only it is going for hash code. In our case hash code method, it is returning object address in the form of integer. So if you want to see, first we'll see. So e1 dot hash code, and similar way we will try e2 dot hash code. Okay, e1 hash code, and similar way we will try to print e2 hash code. Okay, and here if you see e1 hash code, they are returning some other things, and that's both are not same. That is why we are getting set value is 2, hash set value. So now we will try to override employee hash set method. So let me override. Now what I will do, hash set method, what we will do, this dot empid, empid is a form of integer, so this we will convert in the form of wrapper class. So new integer, and what we'll do, plus we'll try to convert by a wrapper class. We can call hash code method of wrapper class similar way. So this dot get name dot hash code, because string class also overrided hash code method, and similar way addresses also. So this dot address dot hash code. So let me save and come to manager class and try to print. So if you see, now set size is coming as 1, and hash code method also returning same address. Okay, and this way, for example, if I have e2 I have, and I have e3. Okay, I'm giving another example. If I convert SGR here and AP there, and into hash set I will try to add e3 also, and will try to print e3 dot hash code also. Now can you tell me what is the size? It's still 2, but in our case it should be 3, right? Because it should come, right? Only one, right? And it should be 2. So this behavior why we are getting, because equals method itself it is returning false, so that is why we are getting here. But hash code method it is returning same address, so for that's why always try to use some built-in class which is developed by a non-library, for example Apache Foundation and few other things. Apache Foundation having few classes that we can use. These are the classes. So if we use these classes easily, we can override equals and hash code methods. Think about this, Ran. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.